And we also have to remember that Liv Schmidt is not a certified coach. She's not a nutritionist. She didn't go to school for this or anything. She's literally just a skinny girl online. I'm sorry. Just because someone is skinny doesn't mean that they're going to be a good example for you or know exactly what you need to be doing. I'm in Arizona visiting my family, and I was not planning on filming today, but our friend Liv Schmidt is back with another controversy online, and because I've done so many videos about her in the past, I thought I would sit down with you guys and just talk it through today. She has an article in The Cut about her Skinni Society Facebook group, and it sparked so much controversy. So many people are diving into it, but I thought I would just sit with you guys and just have a really honest and open conversation about how I feel about the article and how I feel about the skinny talk influencers in general. And as someone struggling with food noise my entire life, obsessing over food, but also is in the healthiest, most fit and happy place I've ever been surrounding it, and as a certified personal trainer of over 5 years, I thought I would talk about it with you guys today. So apparently she had an article in The Cut magazine, and this was the title. It's like this little cult of being skinny. In Liv Schmidt's subscriber-only group, members encourage one another to eat as little as possible. As your personal trainer bestie, of course, I feel like it's my duty to shed some light on the real reality of fat loss and how this mentality of just eating as little as possible can really affect your entire life. It can be really harmful to see this kind of messaging and hear it ingrained in our minds. As women, we're just ingrained from a young age to be smaller, be skinny, and that is a lot of our value as women. It's just our body. Speaking for myself, like the pro Anna, like Tumblr days about how little you can eat and like 1200 calorie inspo, that Tumblr age in general was super harmful, and even to this day, I am trying to get around that. I personally struggle with BED, so I don't think it's something to take lightly. But real quick, if you're not familiar with Liv Schmidt, she is a self-proclaimed skinny talk influencer. You could argue that she was the first one. She was like the one that started all of the other ones. And again, I've done a ton of videos about her. I can link them here. But basically, there's a bunch of debate online about whether it's truly disordered or whether she has actually really good advice that people can use for fat loss and that it's helping people get over their disordered eating. And at first glance, it does seem like common sense. You just eat a little bit less and move a little bit more, and there's nothing harmful about that. Like, people in this cult-like group that she had on Facebook were literally in a competition with each other, seeing who could eat as little as possible, seeing who could eat less than each other. And if eating less becomes a competition, this is where it gets really scary, really disordered. And she was posting inspirational meals online, and apparently a lot of it was just vegetables. And you guys, you need to eat enough for your brain, for your bone health, for your heart health. You need to eat enough as women, especially for like hormone production. I have lost my period in the past and stuff, so it's no joke. And in this article, they explain how she's literally saying you need to be skinny at all cost and eating as little as possible, no matter what it takes. And it even says that some people in the group post ridiculously high step counts and commiserate over the side effects of their low-calorie diets, like hair loss and dizziness. So this is what I'm talking about, where especially as women, we need enough calories to support our bodily functions. Like, it is not a flex to just eat less and less and see how little you can eat. That is just not a flex. And we also have to remember that Liv Schmidt is not a certified coach. She's not a nutritionist. She didn't go to school for this or anything. She's literally just a skinny girl online. I'm sorry, but even though eating less and everything works for her and her life, it's not something that she should be promoting, in my opinion. I really think that the fitness industry in general has gotten ruined by these influencers who they look a certain way, and maybe it's genetics that play a role a lot too. And then they think that just because they look that way that they can promote it and inspire other people to look the same way. But I've said it before and I'll say it again, even if you eat like Liv Schmidt, you are not going to look like her, okay? You have your own body, your own needs. Just because someone is skinny doesn't mean that they're going to be a good example for you or know exactly what you need to be doing. And I'm a certified personal trainer. I have been for 6 years, and I think that it's really important to have an education around this and have people in the industry that are actually educated and actually care about your health, your fitness, your longevity, rather than just your looks. And that's really what I want to be for you guys, like the voice of reason in this crazy influencer world where your body is really the only thing that they care about and the only thing that matters. Also, side note, apparently Liv Schmidt was making $130,000 a month from this Skinny Society Facebook group. That's insane. And they found at least 12 members who were under the age of 18. So even just making money off of minors like that just feels so disgusting. Apparently Liv really didn't regulate any of these harmful comments and any of the disordered stuff that was going on. She just kind of fed into it. A lot of people were experiencing physical side effects like dizziness and fatigue. Liv would say this is normal as your body is adapting to losing weight. All she ever spoke about was food. She would talk about being hungry, how she's looking forward to her next meal, how the amount of time she put into being skinny was suffocating. It's actually pretty sad. But like I said, I really wanted this video just to be a discussion surrounding this entire topic in general. I think that we've gotten so obsessive as a society again with being thin, and I really thought we were over this, but apparently we are just back in like the 2012 Tumblr era. And I just want to make this video to remind you guys that your worth is not based on how little you eat, and your worth is not based on your body. Yes, a lot of people online will say your body is your business card, but again, I just don't think that's the best mindset to be promoting out there to hundreds of thousands of followers and possibly underage girls. Take it from me, okay? I've struggled with food pretty much my whole life, with food noise, with obsessively thinking about food all the time, and it literally gets in the way of everything in your life, okay? It is not fun to have this obsession around food and how little you can eat and how many steps you can get, how much you can move. It's not fun. It's not sustainable. And that's really why I've made this channel, to try to share what I've learned and hope that you guys don't have to go through the same thing. I've lost 10 pounds this year, arguably the last 10 pounds I'll have to ever lose. And now it's just about sustaining and upping my calories and getting back to maintenance. And I didn't do it through starving myself. I didn't do it through excessive exercise. I barely even did any like high intensity workouts at all. It was just about getting stronger in the gym, lifting weights, hitting my protein, making sure I was fueling my workouts enough, and making sure I was getting fruits, vegetables, and again, protein and carbs and fats. And no matter what you think of Liv Schmidt or this Skinny Society that she's built, you have to admit that it is a little bit obsessive. It does just focus on food so much and put so much of our worth into our bodies. Like I said, it's just not normal, and it's not a good thing to promote, in my opinion. I'm the happiest, the healthiest, the most fit I've ever been, and I just happen to be also at my lowest weight. I love my body right now. I love my mindset around food right now, and I just really, really want that for all of you guys. You don't have to eat 1,000 calories, 1,200 calories per day just to look a certain way. I promise you there is another way to do it, and I really want to make more videos on how I did it so that I can help you guys. But just know that it is not about eating as little as possible. I promise you can have a healthy relationship with food. In fact, you can not even think about food. Ultimately, that is the goal, is to just enjoy food when it's there and not think about it when it's not there, and just live your life. And if people around you in your daily life are worried about your body, or you're valued based on your body with people in your life, those are not the people that you should be surrounding yourself with. You're in a competition with no one except yourself to become the healthiest version of you. And I really hope this video did help you to have a different idea, a different mindset of where your life can be when you're just neutral about food, neutral about it, happy, moving your body because you love it, not because you're punishing yourself. You all can get there. I promise you it's possible, and I really want that for you. And I hope this video did help you today, give you some entertainment or value. And if it did, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video from your personal trainer bestie. And if you want to see some of Liv Schmidt's videos and how I reacted to them, you can click right here. And if you want to subscribe, if you did get value or entertainment out of the video, I would love it if you would. And you can just click right here. It's totally free. I really appreciate it, you guys. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.